Welcome back to week number 17, year number 1 of the GGBFL featuring the Oklahoma City Bison. The playoff picture looks like so. Now, you're kind of not seeing a lot of movement here in the AFC side. The Dreadnoughts are still number 1. The Orbits would play the Voyagers. Again, we're week 17, so only one more week after this one. The Caps versus the Aviators. Aviators are who we're playing today. More than a second. Redwoods versus the Bulls. On the NFC side, the Wizards are currently the number 1 seed. The Shamrocks previously were the number 1 seed. They ended up getting a loss. I believe the Wizards had the tiebreaker. So the Shamrocks moved to 2 and will be facing the number 7 seed, which is the Black Knights, who are in our division. Also in our division is the Omaha Elks, who we will be potentially playing in the first round matchup, which will be scary. We split that series 1-1. And then Mexico City versus Honolulu in the 4-5 spot. And if you're like, GGB, I can't see that. Now you can see it below. Now, as for your players of the week in week number 16, Travis Etienne Jr. goes for 19 carries, 226 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, 9 receiving yards as well on top of that. You're going to see from the London Wizards side, 4 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 1 touchdown from Trey Hawkins III. Moving on to the AFC, the Dreadnoughts have Sam Howell go 17 for 23, 287 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, but 110 rushing yards on 6 carries and 2 rushing touchdowns. And then last in the defensive side, Cameron Bynum, the free safety for the Lumberjacks, 3 tackles, 3 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. I would call that an efficient, incredible day. For my money, the player of the week this week goes to probably Cameron Bynum. 3 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. That's unheard of. Now for the Aviators, they have a very talented roster with a very talented player. He was in the Madden 23 GGBFL that we had, and he did extremely well in that league. This year, he's got Zach Martin at right guard. He's got Levante David, 2 older guys, but can still get the job done. Ronnie Stanley, a left tackle, a little bit older, but still very good. Brandon Ayuk is an 89 overall wide receiver, only 25 years of age. Justin Fields, formerly an Oklahoma City Bison, is now flourishing over in Chicago as the Aviators. You're going to see Donovan Wilson, Danico Autry, Jock. You're going to see, or it's going to be JOK. You're going to see Ramondre Stevenson. There's a lot of very talented players across this board. And we look at his wide receiver core. He's Brandon Ayuk. He's got Tim Patrick, a 6'4" receiver who's got pretty good hands across the board. Allen Robinson, a little bit older, but Marvin Mims, a very, very good rookie who's flourishing for him, as well as Brian Edwards and Jalen Guyton. At tight end, Irv Smith Jr. and OJ Howard, 2 Madden cheat codes out there. As we move on to his secondary, he's got Rocky Sin is going to be his top corner, along with David Long Jr., Samuel Womack, and Caleb Evans, who I actually had never seen his name before, Keitrell Clark, and the Kalen Barnes. He is a very, very young secondary and not an overly talented secondary from an overall standpoint, but he's got some speed on the back end that should probably make up for some other things for him. Kalen Barnes at 96 speed is 6 foot tall is probably going to be a major playmaker for him at some point later in the season or future seasons. So heading into our press conference, they say, Coach, your task with facing the Aviators and their high-powered offense this week. Where does stopping them start? This is what I kind of go for every week, forcing turnovers. If you can force turnovers, your chance of winning increases every single turnover that you force, as long as you're not turning the ball over too. So our challenge is beat the Aviators to force 2+ turnovers, which is the exact same one challenge that we had last week. In the last part of our press conference, they say, huge day in the ground for you in that last win. Those guys up front really went to work for you. You had to be proud of how they performed. Oh, I'm absolutely proud of how they performed. The amount of rushing yards your team has against the Aviators will determine how much XP each offensive lineman earns. That is massive. Feels like a read option coming here. We got that. Cookies. Jabril Peppers, go to the house. We need this. Okay, this is big. We could do nothing on offense, but getting a major touchdown to start the game defensively, that's a huge play. All right, defense. I need more. I need like 7 more of those, and then we might still lose by a touchdown. Bubble screen, RPO. Wow, we were nowhere close to that. Good read. I think that was an RPO. Physical pain. Great play, great read. Dude, these angles are crazy. All right, he lost, I think, an offensive lineman on for at least a play. Good stop, Christian Wilkins. What is Jabril Peppers doing in the back? He was in the back of the end zone. I'm running match. You're supposed to be over there, you dummy. What is he doing? What is Jabril Peppers doing? This is supposed to be run to the other side? Question mark? Still stops short. Dang it. All right, Jabril Peppers fell forward. Don't know how, but I'll take it. I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs. I don't even know words. It's 5 yards, 4 yards. Interesting. I would like to round up. Oh my God. Woo! Jahmyr. All right, big first down. AJ Brown, let's go. Oh, Jameer. Jameer, what a run. Solid run. AJ Brown, you are a grown man. I had to go get that one. Good play. I had one guy, but it wasn't worth throwing and picking it. Wide open, those no. All right. We need some defense. We need some defense again. That last drive, he picked me apart. Can't pinch my line. Christian Wilkins, get a map. All right. 4-point game. If I can get a touchdown before half, that is massive. I wanted him in bounds. God, if we could have tackled him in bounds. Why did my QB contain that? Where? Oh, he gets ball at half too. Dang, this is tough. All right, he's getting a field goal. It should be pretty relatively easy for him. I'm always watching the fake. It's a chip shot. 1-point game going into halftime. Not exactly ideal. It's killing on the runs. I was correct. Get a wheel route cooked. That was so close to not being a tackle and would have been a touchdown. Killing me. He's got a lot of carries so far. What just happened? How did we lose control of our guy and not be able to go get that? Oh my God, I can't switch my players. I'm having so much trouble switching players. Can't jar the ball loose on a rainy day, man. I gotta be able to jar those or else he's gonna kill me. That's on me. I pulled the defensive tackle out, but I just didn't think both of my guys were gonna miss. It's a tough run. All right, we'll take that. That's a big play. Would have loved the pick back to the house, but that was a big play. This just makes no sense to me. How they can just go to the edge. Every running back in this league can do this. I mean, nothing you can really do. Crossers underneath are torching us. That's why this is just impossible. I've got to watch the wheel route because he's going to run mesh. Like all these small plays, even though I'm like shadowing under, they just don't do it. Just like another short throw where my guy's like there, but they won't jump it. Why does my guy go that direction? Oh my God. I'm watching my linebacker run at him and then go to the other side. Why does he do that? He ran. Why? Oh my God, this is infuriating. I mean, just give me the pick. Like, this game is hard. Why am I dropping back, letting go of the left stick, pushing the left stick up to throw it, and Desmond Ridder is like off his back foot? I will never understand that. In what world will a quarterback be able to run 50 yards behind the line of scrimmage in a straight line and a defensive lineman can't catch him? And he's going to fall forward. He has yet to drop a single pass hit. Yeah, it's a touchdown. This game sucks so bad. This game is just So bad, man. You just can't get control of your own players. That touchdown was a great play. I'm just referencing the rest of this game. We're gonna walk out of here with an L. We ain't looking at stats because we don't have any to look at. This game was abysmal. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.